Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your November 2024 tarot reading. I am Elena Valdez. I'm excited to have you here today. I hope that you are doing fantastic and that you've been celebrating the shift of weather here. It's kind of nice, right, when that happens? So this is going to be a present, near future, recent past reading. We are going to start with your self-care card. Also, in case you didn't know, Taurus, I am actually first and foremost an intuitive astrologer and an astrocartographer. I will go ahead and be including my website down below in case you want to read up on that and get some more information on what that entails. I do offer astrology and astrocartography readings. I do not offer tarot readings, which is usually surprising for people. They just assume that I offer this as a service. No, I do this for free on YouTube because I enjoy it as a divinity tool. However, I am an astrologer, and I will be posting more videos on astrology, by the way, especially astrocartography. Beautiful Taurus, your self-care card. I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my worth. Very interesting that you got this. In the traditional astrological wheel, beautiful Taurus, you are associated with the second house. And the second house is about our self-worth, our investments, the money we earn. So the feeling that I'm getting right now, right out of the gate, and you receiving this as your self-care card, there are some of you watching here today that really need to take control and own that part of your astrological story. As a Taurus, and by the way, this can be Taurus Sun, Taurus Venus, Taurus Moon, and also Taurus rising people, okay? Anyone who has Taurus or a significant amount of Taurian energy in their chart usually means that they have a story behind second house energy, Taurian topics, which primarily is about self-worth, our value, the value we seek in others as well. That's the thing about Taurus. Taurians don't hang out with people unless those people have something of value to offer them. But on the same token, though, you have to also make sure that you're offering, my beautiful Taurus. And sometimes that's where Taurian energy gets a little flip-flopped, right? I feel that the reason you're getting this, beautiful Taurus, is some of you I'm getting, it's time to increase your rates. It's time to ask for promotion. It's time to ask for a raise. Others of you are being very critical about your bodies. You need to stop that because that is information that you're putting out into the universe. And as the sign associated with the house that rules self-worth, we have to be very careful with what we say about our bodies, as well as how we project our self-worth and value to other people, because that is directly going to affect how other people want to recompense us for the work that we do, the value that we provide, etc. So here, let me read it again. I free myself from critical thoughts towards my body and my worth. And look at this beautiful imagery. I hope you can see that. All right, so let's get right into your reading here. We're going to start with the recent past. You know, Taurus, one of the things I've been realizing as I'm getting older is that Taurian energy is really beautiful energy. As I'm becoming older, I am becoming more connected and more acquainted with your energy, with Taurus people. It used to be that Sagittarians were like my favorites, and that's really starting to shift quite a bit. I mean, I still love Sagittarian energy because they're fun, but really the concreteness and the consistency of Taurian energy, you are actually the folks who contribute to my business a lot. Like the people who refer client after client is usually Taurus energy, Taurus people. Taurus people actually value the work that I do. So I just want you to let you know that I value you very much. And so I hope that I can bring you value in this reading. And out of the gate here, recent past, you got the Four of Wands, the Temperance, and the Eight of Pentacles. So darling, right out of the gate, this is telling me here that in the recent past, and by the way, the recent past could have been yesterday. It could have been 2 weeks ago. It could have been a month ago. You apply it how it best resonates for you. Also, you apply gender how it best resonates for you. But in any case, here what I'm getting with the Temperance smack in the middle of commitment, relationship, family, stability, and working very hard on the things that we love is Temperance. And Temperance is about balancing our energies. But what I'm getting here, Taurus, is that there's a sense that balance between your masculine and your femininity need to be acknowledged here. I feel that for some of you, maybe you're pouring more into feminine or maybe more into masculine. And what this is saying is that there is a way that you can balance both. There's a part of you that wants to be nurturing, loving, committed to your family life and really be able to give towards that. And there's a part of you that really just wants to get really in the nitty-gritty of your business or the work that you do out in the world. And so here in the recent past, you had a bit of a, ooh, how am I going to balance these two facets of my life? What this tells me is that a lot of you are actually coming face to face with almost like lots of responsibility on both home front, even your relationship. Some of you, if you have a newer relationship that you've started or even your current marriage, it's like balancing, wanting to harmonize that, and also really coming into terms with something you love. I'm getting that some of you recently came into a hobby or some line of work that you're enjoying more than you thought you would. And so there are, for a lot of you here, you have some responsibilities at home that have sort of pulled you from things that you really love and want to focus on. So this is your recent past. Now here in the present, we have the Hanged One, Justice, and the Four of Swords. This is interesting because all of this energy is about holding on, pulling back from something. So this could be, you may have pulled back from a line of work that you're doing, a hobby, something to do with your family, something to do at work potentially. You pulled back your energy. This is present time, Taurus. You pulled back the energy, and I apologize for the noise. If you hear that, that's outside. I can't do anything about it. Oh, it's annoying. Okay, whatever. They're vacuuming outside in the hallway and it's really loud. So I apologize. I hope you can't hear that. So with the Hanged One and Justice and the Four of Swords, you're playing a waiting game right now. You're waiting to see, actually, I'm going to pause this reading because that's really loud. No, I'm not going to pause it. I'm going to continue. I hope it's not too loud for you. Back to center. So Taurus, in the present time, you are realizing that you need to pull back. Something has taken your energy here. Either you poured too much into the responsibilities of family life, or you poured too much into the responsibilities of work life, hobbies, or whatever it is that you're focusing on working on. And now you're in this place of, what do I really want though? Like, what do I really want to focus on? And so you're being sort of in this place of surrender, this place of, okay, let me get my energy figured out here and let me get my balance, because justice is always also very much about balance. But this is also what this is telling me. When you get to the place where you need to surrender and kind of check out temporarily from the world and really seek justice and harmony in things, it tells me that you maybe felt like you did a bit more than you should have been doing. So either you felt like your coworker, your family, your children, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your parents, even for some of you, this is about parents, mother, father, grandparents, even. You're feeling the sense of somebody maybe depleted you, or an area of responsibility depleted you, because that's the only way that we get to this point of surrender, justice, fairness, balance, Four of Swords, okay? So that's present day. Hi, Taurus. I had to pause for a bit because it got a bit noisy out there. Anyhow, we're at near future now. So in your near future, we have the Moon, the World, and the Nine of Swords here. So I'm getting the sense, Taurus, that some of you really need a timeout. But I also get the sense that you don't know how to ask for that time off, or whether it's time off from work or time away from your children, your spouse, your loved ones. There's someone here, there's something here, and you're sort of keeping it to yourself. This is like you're keeping it deep inside, and I feel like there's someone's feelings here you don't want to hurt. So whether it's a friend, it's a spouse, it's a client, something. But at the crux of this, beautiful Taurus, you want to make a change. And you know, and the world represents all the fixed signs, and you are a fixed sign. So this can be either there's something you want to do within a year, because it also represents 4 seasons. So either there's something you want to do within a year, or something you started a year ago, and now you're in this place where you want to move forward with something, either an idea, maybe some of you want to travel or do something, but for whatever reason, you feel stuck, like you're anxious about it. You can't move forward. And I have this sense, beautiful Taurus, that the reason this anxiety is coming up, it's either A, someone else is blocking you from moving forward or doing something you want to do, or you don't want to disappoint someone for some reason. Because this would mean pulling away from some level of responsibility. And this responsibility, again, it can be your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your work, something. But you're not really being open about it. You're not really being open with the moon card there. But being that I'm reading this during, or doing this during a new moon, here the Scorpio new moon, and also Scorpio is a part of the fixed signs, it could be that right now during this time, this is the near future for you. The near future could very well be the entire month of November. And you're having to come to terms with, like, what do I do? Do I tell my significant other that I want to travel, and regardless if it includes them or not? Or do I tell my employer I need some time off because I need to get away and reset? With where you are right now, my beautiful Taurus, what you are feeling right now, a part of this whole needing to retreat and needing to get away has to do with the initial opening card about value, right? Like either someone or something in your environment hasn't valued you enough. This could be yourself as well. Like you may have not put yourself in a position where you should be regarded, and therefore now you feel depleted. But you're feeling anxiety. Here's the thing with the 9 of Swords. It's like you're feeling some kind of way about this. And you know, and Tauruses are not typically people who mind disappointing others if it means it's going to serve you, it's going to help you, right? And that's not in a selfish way. It's like the Taurian energy, I mean, yes, they include other people, obviously, but I'm wondering why this is here, what this energy is for you. It's going to be different for all of you. Obviously, apply this how it best resonates for you. But I'm going to get like closing messages for you. So I think I'm going to ask Source, like, yeah, what are your closing messages for Taurus? Or maybe advice mixed in there too. Let's see. Remember, Taurus, you have free will. So never ever make decisions based on a tarot card reading or anything really. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. What messages, advice do you have? Okay, I need to shuffle again. I was told to shuffle again. 2 more times. 1 more time. All right. Okay, you want me to do it different? Oh, okay, you want me to shuffle. Okay. 3 cards for the advice for Taurus, or for the final closing messages. So Page of Swords, this card, 3 of Cups, Page of Swords. Yeah, okay, I see what's happening. Oh, the Hierophant. So this is interesting. So you've got the 3 of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Hierophant. This is the additional message. It can be taken as advice if you choose to, or just the additional message. And this is about Either you're working so hard or you've been isolating yourself so much. I feel like some of you, what you want to do is you actually want to travel to see family, friends, community. I feel like with the Page of Swords, a lot of you have not been in communication with people or community. You've sort of isolated yourself, right, with the present energy. And so part of this anxiety is that you want to get away. Maybe that's why the World card is here. Maybe you need to travel to some friends or community, or maybe they live at a distance, or maybe they're like online, friends from online, etc. But there's a feeling here with the Page of Swords that you haven't had much communication with the people who matter to you. And so this is important. This is going to be important. So take that as you will. But here with the Hierophant, though, this is also about seeking counsel. It's also about seeking counsel from a higher POV, right? From a higher vantage point where you're not affecting the outcome. It can be someone neutral. The Hierophant can either be a spiritual leader. This does represent Taurus as well. So it can indicate really tapping into your own resources, your own knowledge to seek answers. And or it can also be about seeking the knowledge of a spiritual leader, maybe even a counselor, someone who has the knowledge that you don't have enough of to make a decision in any particular area of your life. All right, beautiful Taurus. I hope this was helpful to you. I apologize about all the noise and ending the video and whatnot. I'll be adding all of my info down below in case you want to contact me for an astrology or astrocartography reading. Take care and I'll see you here soon. Ciao.